Hey, good day, everyone. Oh, I'm so excited to see you. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while. So today is going to be short and sweet. I was thinking about what I could share as a teacher, as a coach, as a human being, some strategies to help families, teachers, students, individuals in general, how to start off your school year right. So that, you're all full of energy right now, you've recharged. I hope you've recharged. I hope you're having a fantastic summer because it's not over yet. And you've got all this energy, and usually the idealism and the motivation is rising inside of you, and you feel probably like you're unstoppable. And I'm speaking mainly for my teacher friends who love teaching, who love kids, and who have hopefully recovered from a tough year last year, right? So how do you wrap your brain around starting the year right with the right amount of goals without going full on? And when it's report card time in October, end of October, you are feeling the gloom and the doom, and there's no light outside, and you think to yourself, how in the hell did I end up doing this again to myself? Why am I so tired? Why am I so burnt out? What have I done? How in the heck did I do this again, right? So this little Facebook Live is for you, to give you some strategies, easy strategies actually, so that you can basically experience more balance, maybe even a little bit more joy, and just more focus. I think today's Facebook Live is about focus. So basically, let's go for it. I made just a few notes for you today. And the first one, you guys, is just like with anything in life, if you're going to go for a car ride or anything like that, you got to figure out where you're going. So how do you know where you're going with your school year is going to involve what is important to you. You have a whole year ahead, school year, if you're a high school teacher, if you're a mom, if you've got all the kids and the activities and so on and so forth. Before you even start, before you hit the starting blocks, before the gun goes and you go and you start running, before all that, pause, regroup, think for yourself individually. I recommend that you just sit down and figure out what is important to me. What do I want less of from last year? What did I learn from last year? And what do I want more of for this year? So this could be anything. This could be, I want more time to exercise, be with my family, more time to hang out with friends. I want to laugh more. I want to, whatever it is, right? You want less of what? You want maybe less of other people's priorities taking over your life, right? And you want to be able to say no, whatever that is, right? So the first thing I would do, seriously, is just to stop even before you start running, to figure out what it is that is important to you. On a scale of 0, not important, 10, your life depends on it, it's that important. Figure out anything that is higher than a 7 is going to be on your list of importance. The other thing I can do for you, if you wonder what your values are, if you're not sure, if you're like, whoa, this is a bit too big, you don't know if your values are family or creativity or recognition or appearance or whatever it may be, I have a document that I can send you, and it's really easy, and it will help you identify there's a whole list of them, and you can pick the 5 most important, and then that will give you a direction. So just let me know, message me, I will send you the document, and it will help you start the year off right. Yes. So that's the first thing. If you have a family, get every member of the family to have like a little bit of a pause and think about what it is that they want for the year. And then after that, I recommend you do a family gathering. You could be at the restaurant, you could make supper at home. Another one could be money, not spending so much money on takeout. Like it could be a whole bunch of stuff, right? So basically sit down together and figure out, okay, guys, individually, and you share. Because when you share your goals for yourself, you're affirming it into the world. So if you say to your kids, I want to take better care of myself because my health is important, and now I have more energy, and then I'll be able to, be more present. then the kids will be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Mom needs to exercise more. It's going to be good for her and it's going to be good for everybody. She'll be in a better mood. She'll be healthier. She'll feel better. So that during the school year, when things get crazy, because they will get crazy, you can say, remember my goal of taking care of myself? So your priority right now that you just plopped on my shoulders out of nowhere, I'm sorry, but I can't help you because I already have a class booked at the YMCA and I gotta go. Next time you will have to tell me maybe 48 hours ahead of time so that I can see if I can help you. So share your goals, people. Share your goals, make them real, and so on and so forth, right? And then share your goals as a family. So if everyone wants more time as a family and you've scheduled yourselves into 10 activities a week, well, then maybe it's before you even start this. Of course, you want to do the activities. Of course, you want to do the sports, the hockey, the basketball, the music lessons, the swimming lessons, the Spanish lessons, and so on and so forth. But there is only, and I'm not going to say 24 hours in a day. There are not 24 hours in a day. Take out the sleep time, take out the eat time, take out the bathroom time. There's maybe 2 or 3 hours of actual free time during the day for anyone, right? So figure out together what it is that you want to experience as a family. And if there are any common goals, such as if, let's say you want to do a trip, you want to go to Cuba or Mexico or Disneyland or even just a cottage somewhere in Canada, then you know that you're going to allocate a certain amount of money to this. And then you, during the school year, will have a goal. And if the kids or your spouse says, whoa, I really need this new fill in the blank, jeans or new video games or whatever, you can say, okay, yeah, but remember, we're going to Mexico and we need to make sure that we save our money for that. And then everybody knows that this is true because you've had the conversation about it. I highly recommend that you agree on 1 or 2 common goals as a family so that when it comes to crunch time, you can always go back to the GPS. Let's call it the baseline, the GPS, the direction of your school year is going to be that. And you guys, write it down. Write it down, put it on the fridge, put it on the bathroom mirror, put it in the bathroom door so people, when they sit, they can see it. Yeah, I know that's a bit extreme, but you could. So basically, so that it's always in your mind, so that when you're tired, when you've kind of lost focus, when you're a little discouraged, you're like, oh yeah. I said I was going to take more time for myself, and right now I haven't. So that'll remind you on how to take care of yourself, or just whatever goals that you have established for yourself, that you will go for it. It'll be less distracting and you will be more focused. The second one I'm going to say is watch out for I shoulds. I should do this, I should do that. Okay. So the should usually comes from a little bit of insecurity, a lot of comparing with other people, comparing with social media, comparing movies, other families who seem to have it all together. I promise you they don't. So, I should have more time to prepare gourmet meals with blah, 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 because you think the other families are doing that. Well, challenge that. Is it true that everyone has gourmet meals every night? You could batch cook. You can even order healthier food. If financial reasons, you could do that. And so then watch out for the shoulds, because the shoulds usually indicate a comparison or a little bit of insecurity or also self-judgment. I should. Don't should all over yourselves, guys, because you are already doing the best you can. So when you have the awareness, catch yourself. I should. Your body is going to say I should. You're going to feel insecure. You're going to feel maybe even a little angry. You're going to feel like you're criticizing yourself. It is not a pleasant feeling. You're going to feel all bogged down. So when you feel that way and you hear the word I should, I could do that, but full stop, and regroup. And what I mean by regrouping is you can talk to your family members and just share again the goals that you've established at the beginning of the school year. If you can't even go there because your brain has been hijacked, you're going to do the block breathing. And it takes 2 minutes. and it's going to bring you back to your humanness, to your beautiful selves, and it's going to take you out of panic mode where you cannot think properly, and you will probably make the wrong decision because you don't have access to all of your beautiful mind. So the block breathing system is easy. Are you ready, you guys? We're going to breathe together, and we're going to breathe in on 5 on the one side, hold it for 5, breathe out for 5, hold it for 5. And you're going to do this 5 times. That's it. That's it. Isn't it a magical thing? Okay, ready? I'm not going to do it 5 times with you. I'll do it once just to demonstrate. And then that is my gift to you today. I will give you your brain back when you're bogged down, when people are asking you to do things and you're like, I don't want to. Then you can just say, I'm sorry, but I have to go to the bathroom. Just say it. Or I have to check my calendar, right? If you're not sure and you're feeling that pressure, because people have an agenda for you so that they can live their best life. But unless you're living your best life, you might be living someone else's. So back to the square. Ready? So here we go. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. And repeat. And what this does is it calms your diaphragm. It forces the oxygen into your body, and it brings you back to your human, I call it the human conscious brain, instead of the reptilian brain, where you're basically in full panic mode and you do not have access to your logic, to your intuition, to anything that will help you make the best decision in the moment. So the 4 block is a fantastic tool to be used. If you're embarrassed to do it in public, that's okay. Go hide somewhere. You can do it in the bathroom. You can do it in your office. Just shut the door. And there you go. Teach it to your kids too, by the way. This is a really good strategy if they have a test coming up, if they have a presentation coming up, to just bring them back to their brains. Okay. And then finally, watch out for what I called the ASPHALT salesman. This happened to me this morning. I'm in the middle of writing my weekly email, and this man, I thought it was just like an Amazon something. My daughter's ordered something, and I step outside, and a man is walking away. The pickup truck is in the middle of the road, and we're just wondering if you wanted to do some work on your driveway. We have all this asphalt, and it's going to go to waste. And all of a sudden, the asphalt going to waste is my emergency, which it is not, right? And I'm smiling because unfortunately for this man, my priorities are so clear. They're like tattooed on my eyelids. And so he says, oh, it's only going to cost $2,500. I'm like, $2,500 to do my stupid driveway, which was not even a concern of mine this morning or the last month or even the last year. I've noticed it's a little worn down. And I said to him, with $2,500, I'm going to go to Cuba with my girls because that's planned and it's budgeted. And so if it's between the driveway, getting new asphalt, and me and my girls connecting, having fun, and being together, which are my values. Okay, I didn't go through all of this with him. I'm just explaining it to you, which is my values, that I want to be with my daughters. This is so important to me, that I want to be healthy. Yes, it's healthy for me to Cuba because I usually swim and do yoga on the beach and eat very healthy because there's a lot of fruit and vegetables, right? So I'm just like, I'm going to think of you when I'm in Cuba with my daughters, which is not true, by the way. I'm not going to think of him at all because I will be in Cuba and I will not have accumulated a debt on something I don't even need or had budgeted for. So people, watch out for the ASPHALT salesman or any other person at work who will all of a sudden have an emergency and want you to take up their load, and you will be taking away from your goals and your values. So there you go, you guys. This is it. This is my little bits of advice so that you can find more joy, so you can feel more focused, less distracted, and so that you can line up your year with your priorities and not someone else's, right? And that's about it. All right, so I wish you all a super duper awesome beginning of the school year. If you're teachers, I love you. You got this. You are amazing. Don't burn out. If you have a hard time balancing your lives and always end up falling back into accepting too much, you let me know. I'll come and help you stand strong so that you can live your best life this year and not feel burnt out for report cards. For all the professional women out there juggling work, children, everything, same thing. Let's help you keep focused so that you can have a good year and you feel rejuvenated and you feel like you're actually producing your best work because you're in your best mindset. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.